I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Peace and safety to the hopeful elect, all the sincere Akim, scattered throughout the four corners, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. For those who don't know, Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is the name of the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This is another edition to Drop the Mic, and in this edition, I'm going to go into Isaiah 54 and read it in the easy English and give you a clear understanding of what this chapter is referring to. Basically, it's going into prophecy referring to the elect of Israel. You have a private interpretation that's taught amongst the circumcision, amongst the alphabet camps, that this Isaiah 54 and 16, referring to the smith, is referring to heathens. All right, you have some group says the Edomites, you have other groups such as ITR that says the Syrians. But I'm gonna read the chapter in full context and give you the correct understanding on what Isaiah 54 is referring to. So this is verse 1, and it says, "Sing, woman who cannot have a child, sing, you have never had a baby, sing a song and shout, then you will be very happy. Sing, you who never had the pain of the birth of a baby. Do that, because the lonely woman will have more sons than the woman with a husband." This is what the Lord is saying. I want to look up this Lord, and as you can see on your screen, it says Lord in all caps is a special name of God referring to the Heavenly Father. In the Hebrew language, it is Yahweh. It may mean always alive, which they're going off right there, which Yahweh means he is, he exists. In our translation, Lord is a sign that the Hebrew word is Yahweh. Alright, so referring to the Heavenly Father. Verse 2, make bigger the space that your tent covers. Make the curtain of your tent wider. Do not make it smaller. Make the sides longer and make the pegs of your tents stronger. Referring to those mansions, man. Referring to the elect. Alright. Basically dealing with prophecy. So it reads, do that because your land will become larger, both to the right side and to the left side. Your children and their children will cause people to go from their own countries. Your children will live in the empty cities of the people who go away. Do not be afraid. You will not be ashamed. Nobody will take away your good name. You will not seem to be unimportant. Then you will forget your shame. When you were young, you will not remember how bad you felt as a widow. That is because your maker, which is Yahweh, read on, it says your maker is now your husband. His name is the Lord, Yahweh of all his angels. The Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. People call him the God of all the earth. That is because the Lord has asked you to come back. Referring to the elect. You were like a wife whose husband had left her alone. He has asked you to come to him like a wife who was not happy. The wife married when she was young, then her husband sent her away. That is what God is saying. For a short time I left you alone, but now because I love you very much, I will bring you back. Referring to the elect. Alright? This is prophecy here. Verse 8. When I was angry, I hid my face from you for a moment, but now, with kind love that will always stay with you, I will help you. The Lord Yahweh, who is your Redeemer, is saying this. So these are the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Verse 9. This is like the waters of Noah for me. There I promise that the waters of Noah would never again cover the earth. So now I have promised not to be angry with you. I will not punish you again. Even if the mountains move, my kind love for you will not fall. Even if someone remove the hills, everybody will remove my covenant of peace with you. Nobody, Salakia, will remove my covenant of peace with you. And that's that new covenant. Alright? The Lord, Yahweh, who loves you, is saying this. And that's a major point in this chapter. Alright? The Heavenly Father is saying this. So it reads on to say, my city that the enemy hurt. And that's more proof that a city is referring to people and not a place. It says, my city that the enemy hurt, the storm hit you, nobody made you strong. Look, I will build you again with Tocharis stones. Salakia, if I can't pronounce that word. I will build you on the top of very valuable blue stones called sapphires. I will build your cities, castles with valuable red stones called rubies. I will build your gates with valuable stones that shine in the light. I will build your walls with very valuable stones. The Lord, Yahweh, will teach all your sons, and there will be a great peace for your sons, referring exclusively to the elect. The Lord will build you on a base of what is right. You will be a long way from cruel people. Really, you will have nothing to be afraid of. Nobody will frighten you again. People who frighten you will not come near you. Referring to the elect. Read on. If anybody attack you, I will not have sent them. You will beat anyone who attack you. Verse 16. Look, I created the man who worked with iron. So remember, this is Yahweh speaking. Alright, so Yahweh is saying he created the man, which is the smith, who works with iron. Alright, and we know Yahweh Shah is that man, is that smith that's working with the iron. The iron is referring to the elect that's in the Lord's hand in the book of Revelation. That iron rod. Alright, that he's going to use to break in pieces the nations. Alright, so it says, I created the man who worked with iron. He causes the coals to burn strongly. He makes arms that are good for their work in war. But it is I who have created the destroyer. The I is referring to Yahweh. Alright, that created the destroyer, which is Yahweh Shai. That destroyer can destroy everything. Verse 17, no arms that anybody will make will beat you. Referring to the elect. Not referring to heathens, man. Alright, this is not referring to Esau scientists. This is not referring to the Assyrians. This is prophecy concerning the elect. No arms that anybody will make will beat you, and you will show that it is true. Everything that anyone say against you is not true. That is what the servants of Yahweh will enjoy. The elect will enjoy. And their righteousness will be from me. Those are the words of the Lord Yahweh. And basically that's the point. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.